Hey Buck, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Hey, 351 Cleveland, how you doing, brother? Pretty day to be out on the lake. I need to get the boat out and get out and start fishing pretty soon. Yeah, it's real windy here too. I forgot about that. It's last 2 days been super windy here. I imagine it'd wear me out in that kayak right now. Y'all been catching a lot of crappie. I saw Georgia I think they just got a new state record on black crappie this week. Hey, there's Gary Meldrum. How you doing, Gary? Appreciate you coming by, buddy. Oh man, I like some big brim too, 351, especially shell crackers. Buck, what you reloading today, buddy? Gary, you been out hunting any? Oh, it's fishing. That's right. You're fishing now. I forgot about that. Fishing season for you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make a trip out on the water pretty soon. I need a break from the garden. Matter of fact, I gotta get out here in just a little after we get through with the live stream. Well, I'm gonna watch the race. They're racing in Talladega today, so I'll watch the race. And quick as the race is over, I got to plant some onions out there. Oh well, yeah, I feel your pain, Gary. I know what you're talking about, buddy. I got so much stuff to do around here right now. I'd like to get out in the next couple of weeks because it's cool. Well, it's warm enough, but it's still kind of cool. You won't burn up out there on the boat. Hey, there's Rob, New York Outcast. How you doing, brother? That's all right, man. You still eating BLTs today? I know you didn't get them out of your garden this quick. I noticed one of my tomatoes already got a bloom on it today, but it probably won't make it. I'm sure if we get another cold snap, it'll probably fall off. It's Don Thomas. How you doing, D. Thomas? What's going on, brother? It was good to see y'all's yard without any snow in it. I'm glad y'all are warming up some. Yeah. Hey man, I understand that. Have me a piece of Miss Judy's maple fudge. Man, I plant everything in my garden has come up except my lettuce. I don't know if it's been too cool or if I just got some crappy lettuce seeds or what, but lettuce hadn't came up yet. Hey, there's Razor. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you being in. What's going on with you today? Ooh, it sounds good, Rob. I already have my bacon now. I'm eating my maple syrup, so. Yeah, yeah, Razor. Rob busted out the food right off the bat. Which that's cool. Yeah, that's good, Don. I'm glad to see that. Y'all be able to start planting here pretty soon. Or y'all might already be planting. I don't know. Well, this is the first year I've tried growing lettuce, Don. My daughter wanted to grow some, so we planted it, but I don't know if it's going to make or not. My collard greens are coming up real good, but my turnips didn't. They're just barely coming up. So I bought some. I bought some other collard plants just in case the turnips don't make it. I'll just stuff the more collards in there. I don't care. Man, that sucks, Razor. Hope you didn't have no damage though, other than the tree limbs. Hey, there's John, Unpaid Explorer. How you doing, buddy? John had a good cooking short here today. Yeah, that's true, Rob. I ate early. I ate an early lunch or a late lunch, I guess now, but I knew we'd be talking about food right off the bat. There's Mr. Tim S. I miss getting to see Tim S by that much. We were going to hook up when he was down here seeing his son. And his mother-in-law had a little trouble and they had to fly back. So I'll catch him in July when he gets back down here in July. That's right, Rob. Oh, good, Don. I planted my sweet potatoes a little bit earlier. I just put my red potatoes in the ground a couple of days ago. So it'll probably be a little while before they start popping through, but I hope to do pretty good on. I did good on sweet potatoes last year. I'm hoping these red potatoes do okay. Yeah, John, I think Boxy or somebody was mentioning you're still having trouble with that. I hope it starts clearing up for you soon, buddy. It's rough stuff for a while. Yeah, Tim said his wife was driving a little bit fast. Oh, awesome, Buck. We'll be looking for a video, you know that. John, I do both. Some of the stuff I plant seeds, some of it I plant in plants. Like cabbage seems to do better when I buy the plant. Tomatoes, I do my plants, peppers, but most everything else, well, we did buy broccoli as plants this year, but most of the other stuff I plant from seed. It's just a little quicker if you plant them in plants. But I like to do both, really. Like my carrots are just coming up, and I got a buttload of carrot seeds. I didn't realize we put out that many carrot seeds, so we'll have to thin some of them out. There's Dan G23. How you doing, Dan? I appreciate you being here, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Still waiting on that gun video. Yeah, I know what you mean, Rob. Now, I think women are by far the worst drivers there are. I mean, women fly. All my daughters fly. Of course, my son flies too, so I can't really, but that's 3-1. Every one of my kids drive too fast. I drive like an old grandma nowadays. Hell, I've been hit so many times in my truck. And I mean, most of them been in parking lots. I'm still waiting on a door. My truck got hit 2 months ago, and they still can't get a door in so they can replace my door. So I'm waiting on that. Okay, Tim, that's cool. Okay, Dan, I got you. I forgot you were waiting on that. There's Joy Stewart. Everybody say, hey, Joy. How you doing, Joy? I sure appreciate you being here. Hope Scott can make it in. Joy's been doing some mighty fine cooking videos. A lot of folks have. I've been watching a lot of good cooking videos lately. I baked some more bread the other day. I filmed it, but I don't know if I'm going to put it out there. I don't know how much people want to watch it, baking videos. Deal. Oh, yeah, no doubt, Rob. My son got hammered like that when he was younger. And between his age and the speed he was going, he like lost his license. That was back before that super speeder stuff, but it cost him a chunk. But it slowed him down for a few years, but I think he's back up there again. I don't think he never wears a seatbelt, which is crazy. But I know he's going to get caught for that too. Oh no, my son, I think he was running about 65 in a 45. Okay, Joy. Well, maybe I'll go ahead and put it out then. I don't even remember what kind of bread I made the other day. I go see my mama every week. She's down at my sister's staying with her. And I always make them a loaf of bread and take it down there every weekend when I go see them. Well, that's good, Rob, because they don't usually catch you much of a break anymore. Exactly. Luckily, he had his own insurance because my daughter had a wreck. One of my daughters did, and it killed my insurance rates for about a year and a half. Good grief, Dan, that's ridiculous. I mean, I could see it taking maybe, you know, I don't know, 7 days, 5 business days, maybe, but that's ridiculous. Is that right, Don? I've never got a speeding ticket. Now, I did get out of a speeding ticket when I was 16, but that scared me enough that I put along now. I got a ticket for running a red light, but when I went through that red light, it was yellow. I guarantee you, because I don't run red lights. And he still pulled me over. So that's the only ticket that I think I've had. And one time I forgot to put the sticker on my tag, and I had to go back. I had to take it to court and show them that I had the sticker. But that's the only thing I've ever got in trouble for. No, I agree, Rob. But you know, that's the way of the world, man. They're always gonna tax you, stamp you, tag you, whatever. We're gonna pay somebody all the time. That's the way it is. Hey there, Scott. How you doing, buddy? Is y'all stuff coming up in your planters yet, or did y'all plant plants in them? No, Joy. I tell you, I drive like an old grandma. So if I say it was yellow, it was yellow. I don't. I mean, I've always been a pretty good driver. So I don't know. I've never had any wrecks except people hitting me in parking lots. So I don't know. He told me, I told him it was yellow, and he told me, he said, well, you know, he said, it's Christmas. City's looking for a little revenue, so I can't cut you any slack. And I said, man, I wouldn't have told nobody that. That's even worse than getting the ticket to know you're doing it because you got a quota you got to get. Don, I've got so much stuff I have to get. We don't have inspections anymore. They quit doing it. Uh, but I used to hate to do that. Well, now we do have, they brought it back. I take that back. It's a emissions inspection. We used to have to get our whole car inspected. They would check everything, your headlights, tail lights, all that stuff. They did away with all that, but now I still got to get an emissions test. Good gosh, Rob, 140? I ain't never owned anything that go 140 miles an hour. Good, Scott. Mine's finally starting to come up through the ground. Hey, there's Mark's Trapping and Outdoors. How you doing, buddy? Mark's got the hummingbirds hanging out at his house now. I'm doing good here, buddy. I got to get my feeders out there. I brought them in and washed them, but I need to make up some stuff and put them back out there because I saw my first hummingbird 2 or 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. Joy says her cucumbers, okra, and bush beans are coming up. That's awesome, Joy. I've got to plant my bush beans actually. I need to do it today. I don't know if I get around to doing that or not after I do my onions. But I still got to plant my bush beans and my okra. My cucumbers are doing good. They've come up, they're about 2 inches tall now. But I've been slacking. Yeah. Rob, I'm just never in any hurry to get anywhere. You know, most of the time when I'm going somewhere, I really don't want to be going there anyway. So I'm in no hurry to get anywhere. I take my time. Oh, good, Joy. I didn't even plant any flowers this year. My daughter and the grandkids were going to plant some, but I don't know if they planted anything or not. Good gosh, Razor, that's unbelievable. I sure never had nothing to go 195 miles an hour. Rob, you know, even when I had my motorcycle, I didn't speed. Of course, I had it wasn't a fast motorcycle. It was just a regular old Harley, but I just chugged along. That's something, Razor. I don't know. I don't like having interaction with the police. Oh, y'all gonna have to bear with me because I don't have uh my daughter stole my mouse, so I can't. If I miss any comments, I'm sorry. If it gets going too fast, I'm not gonna be able to back up and look at them this time. Crap. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know how far it went back. I hope this don't mess everything. Oh, I get it to do it with this button. Joyce says she saw 4 hummingbirds. Awesome. I've only seen that one so far. Hey, there's Bernie B. Sanchez. How you doing, Bernie? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with my chat. Oh, neat, Joy. Yeah, your luck can only go so far, Rob. I know, Razor, but I don't know. I'm just used to putting along, I guess. Okay, I'm caught up now. Yeah, I have never went fast on anything. I don't get. Well, I take it back now. When I was in high school, I did go about 100, and my daddy had a motorcycle, and I think I went about 110 on it, and that's the fastest I ever been in my life. Yeah, yeah, I know, Rob. I know exactly how you feel. The same stuff I tell my kids, I think back and my parents were telling me the same thing, and of course I didn't listen to them. So, Yeah, that's what I do, Mark. I make my own up. I just haven't. I washed them out real good and sterilized them, but I hadn't made up any nectar yet. I need to do that and get them out there because they're gonna fly off and start going to somebody else's house if I don't. I usually wind up with about 4 hummingbirds here every year. And I guess it's 2 males and 2 females, and they don't do it. I don't care if I put 10 feeders out there, they're going to fight over them. That's all they ever do is fight. Good grief, Razor. Yeah, I think you need to get you a moped or something, a Vespa. Just chill out and cruise on your Vespa. I think that's the best way to do it, Joy. I don't see any reason to buy that stuff at the store. And you don't have to add food color, and it don't need to be red like you buy in the stores. I just make it up with sugar and water. They say that red dye is not good for them, so. I've never done that, Razor. I always just put them on the grill, and make it like a beer can chicken or something. I've never done one in the crock pot, a whole bird. Now we had a little toaster oven looking thing. We used to cook Cornish game hen whole in that. They cook good in that. All right, Rob. We don't want to see you on the news or nothing now. Do they, Mark? Yours fight all the time too. I guess maybe that's a deal. I don't know if it's a territorial thing where they're, say they're their feeder and they're not going to let the other ones in or what. But yeah, the feeders are red. That's what attracts them in there, and the little yellow, ends on the flowers. You don't have to put that red juice in there. But it must be a territorial thing where they fight over that feeder. Because I have 2 different feeders. And there's one hummingbird will go from feeder to feeder running the other ones off, It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I like to watch them. But I think I've seen them hit each other, seems like hard enough to kill each other. Dan, 32 and a 20, man. You're gonna have to quit that lead footing. Might have to put you on a Vespa too. It's a Rufus. Is that type of hummingbird, Scott? Or the feeder? I don't know what a Rufus is. I guess that's what it is then, Don, because like I said, they'll fight over it. And there's plenty of, when you got 2 feeders and 4 birds, they shouldn't be fighting over it, but they will. It's usually the green ones that are so mean too. Bernie, you cooking anything today? Okay, Rufus hummingbirds. I don't know what the different types are, but I'm sure it's probably the same. I probably got the same hummingbirds y'all got there, Joy. Scott. Yeah, yeah, Dan, I can see that. You better put some wheelie wheels on it too. Y'all got 4 feeders, Mark, and they're still fighting over them. I guess it's just completely territorial then. It ain't like they're not getting enough nectar out of it. Hey, Georgia Boy 44, how you doing, buddy? You been catching a mess of crappie up there? I'll agree with that, Rob. I'll completely agree with that. And plus, I'm not quite as agile as I was 25 years ago, you know. Now I can hurt myself getting out of bed. County Line Adventures, how you doing, Andrew? Hope y'all having a good Sunday. What you up to, buddy? Well, Dan, when you hit 63, you won't. Trust me. Hey, it's Triple R. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming by. I need to check out your I saw you put a video out the other day. I think it's a skiing video. I need to check that out. I didn't have time to look yet. Is that right, Don? I think I had a little Yamaha 80 when I was a kid. That's a pretty fast little motorcycle. Yeah, it's been super windy here too, Georgia Boy. Me and 351 Cleveland was talking about that earlier. You know, he's over there on shoot, out I-20 on Clark Hill, but he's on the other side. And I know the fishing ought to be good, but the wind is terrible right now. I'm doing good, Triple R. We just been chilling out and working in the garden. I've been doing a little metal detecting, and I hadn't done a lot really, just mostly gardening. I did find some Civil War stuff the other day, though. I'm gonna do a video on that. Working, Andrew. Yeah, man, I hate it. One day you'll get old like me, and you won't have to do that no more. Uh-oh, Georgia boy. Yeah, you better either sit out there with your 22 or either you better put some traps out. Yeah, my buddy's son got a nice turkey the other day. Andrew, of course, I don't really turkey hunt. I ain't really got anywhere to go. And I ain't going on state land. You get shot there, so. Okay, Dan. Well, I still say moderation, buddy. Uh-oh. I think I done got behind my chat again. Hey, Guns and Water. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry I missed you. I'm screwed up on my chat right now. I really appreciate you being in here. Turkey started here about 3 weeks ago, Don. I imagine it's about to finish up here pretty soon. Is that right, Bernie? Well, I can tell you from going to my cardiologist, they'll tell you there's a lot of stuff you can't do, but I still do it. They'll tell you there's a lot of stuff they don't want you to do, and I still do it too. But I hope you have a good outcome with it. Are you having trouble with your heart? Or are you just getting some bad numbers? Oh, Guns and Water, yeah. Now I got a pouch full of trash, that's for sure. I tell you what, yesterday I bet I dug at least 50 modern bullets. And most of them were jacketed and all. So the newer bullets. But yeah, more beer cans and pop tops and crap like that than you can imagine. I still like doing it though. I still go. I found a few Civil War bullets, some different stuff. But it's about hunted out around here nowadays. I want to check out you doing that, Rob. I like to see some videos of you doing the magnet fishing. I think that'd be cool, but I bet there's a lot of trash on the bottom of the rivers around here. Probably the lakes too. Oh, thanks, Triple R. I appreciate that, brother. Oh man, that stinks, Andrew. I went out this morning, was out in the garden, and I swore I heard a turkey gobbling, but then I heard a dang rooster crowing. So I don't know if that turkey was hollering back at that rooster or what was going on, but I swore I heard a turkey gobbling out there and then that rooster started in. So I don't know if they was talking to each other or if I don't know. But it didn't sound like no rooster the first couple of times. Hey, Mark, I cook breakfast for lunch all the time, buddy. Ain't nothing strange about that. Well, I tell you what, Rob, metal detecting, we found 3 different weapons in the woods, and 2 out of 3 of them they came back and said they were tied to some. Well, one of them was a murder weapon, and there was only one. It was a 6-shot revolver, and there was still 5 of them unfired, and the handle was taped up on it. So, but we find quite a bit of guns here in Atlanta. There's always loose guns laying around the woods in Atlanta. I imagine our waterways are the same way. Don, I've dug up my share of nails and pennies too. I went back to the park the other day and I dug probably 25, 30 different signals, and they were all pennies. So I got a lot of hits on it, but I didn't even come up with as much money as I did the other day. Exactly, Joy. I mean, I pretty much feel like I know what I can do and what I can't do. So, and one way or the other, I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference. Well, Guns and Water, that's what I was thinking. As long as I can just, uh, what am I trying to say? Smelt them down, melt them down out in my pot and just scrape off, scoop off all the brass and stuff. I get quite, I save all my bullets. So I'll cast them up, I'll melt them down and cast them up. That's for sure. And they'll probably be good hardness too. All right, Rob, we want to see some videos of you out doing it now. All right, Tim. Tim S. had his sandwich. Scott, you're the winner. You're the first one to bring up lingua. And Dan didn't even bring it up yet. I had a burger on the grill, not lingua, so I'm sticking with the burger on the grill. How's that? We found a sawed-off shotgun last year, Guns and Water, and we took it over and turned it into the police. That's the last thing we wanted was a sawed-off shotgun. That's fun, Andrew. I like metal detecting, and I'd like to get into magnet fishing too. Oh yeah, anything we found, Rob, they're not. You couldn't even do electrolysis on them, get them to work. But it's just amazing how many guns are actually out there. Well, Bernie, we're praying for you, buddy. I know. I mean, I've had two heart attacks, and I've got 4 stents. So I mean, I know it can be tough, but they got some good medications for CHF right now. So you'll do okay. Yeah, I get a lot of the new pennies, and they got so much zinc in them, they just crumble. I mean, they don't hold up at all. I do every now and then. I'll still find a good silver dime or something. All right, Rob. I want to see you doing it. I've never really messed with them. I've seen a few people doing it. AR Gun 1776. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming by. I was gonna stop in right before I started mine on your live stream because I saw you were having it right when I was setting up my StreamYard, but I was scared I'd screw this up, so I didn't stop in. Yeah, Buck, the meds they got now work pretty good on CHF. Biggest thing I think is you have to keep that water off of you. You don't want your ankles swelling real bad. I've never had to deal with the defibrillator though. My my heartbeat it always stayed pretty normal. My biggest thing is I just clog up bad. They told me it's just the way it is. I mean, I've clogged up. I had my first heart attack when I was 43 years old. And I've had 2 strokes, but I'm pretty much back okay from the strokes. Hi, Rob. Have a great week, brother. Be careful out there. If Dan makes any comments, I'll let you know. Is that right, Guns and Water? Yeah, Buck, you need to make sure you stay active. I'm one to talk, but every day I try and get out and do something. I don't care if it's even metal detecting. At least you're walking around, you know. In the summer, I usually go to the track. I'll walk around a couple miles at the track, but I just try not to sit around all day every day. I don't know, Dan. Maybe they won't get him. Oh yeah, Bernie. Now that's one thing. Uh, I'm on something different because I heard that stuff it feels like it makes you feel like you're on fire. So I told them I didn't want to be on that. They put me on. I'm on two different blood thinners, and I take a big aspirin, a 324, 325, 324, whatever the big aspirin is. I take that. Cholesterol medicine. I take out so much medicine, it's unreal. All right, Dan. There you go. I'm going to tell Rob you said that if he's gone already. Buck, does that stuff make you feel like it sets you on fire when you take that Lasix? Buddy of mine that said it made him real hot when he took that stuff. So I asked him not to put me on that. So far, I hadn't had any trouble with the stuff I take. I do take a shot. I give myself a shot for my cholesterol, and sometimes that bothers me a little bit. But other than that, all the other stuff, I've been on this medicine for almost 20 years now. Pretty much everything I'm taking now. I take 2 different blood pressure medicines. Hey, Barney, the best thing to do is get you one of them little pill boxes too, because I'm getting to the point where I can't remember if I took my medicine every day. I take so many things. It's unreal. I take 6 in the morning and 2 in the evening, I think. Whoa, Buck, you got me beat with 14 pills a day. I only take 8, I think 8 pills a day. I take 2 shots. Elliot said he gets the shots in his back too. Prednisone off and on and shots in his back. Yeah, the shots. I'd hate to get those shots in your back. I bet those are painful, Elliot. Well, Don, my doctor told me sometimes blood pressure is just hereditary. It's just your body. A lot of times you can eat good, you can exercise and all that, and sometimes you just got a little bit high blood pressure. Same way with cholesterol. Some people just have high cholesterol. So, I mean, best thing, all you can really do is just watch it and try and do the best you can. Well, Dan, you're doing good. Weren't you on more pills? Weren't you? Your diabetes was a lot worse before you went in the hospital, wasn't it? I hear you, Buck. Yeah, I don't drink either, but a shot a day. That's one thing. I used to feel good when I was young, and I'm thinking now it's because I drank a lot. So, maybe I want to go back to drinking and feel better. I don't know what it is. Oh, I hate that, Elliot. Yeah, that'd be rough there. Well, you about right there with me then, Guns and Water. That's about what I'm looking at. Everybody's blood pressure's high at the doctor's office, Don. I don't, you don't want to be there to start with. Well, good, Joey. I hope that's all you have to keep taking. Hey, there's everything, guy. How you doing? I appreciate you being in, brother. Hope you've been having a good weekend. Oh, okay, Dan. I was thinking you knew it and it was higher, but I know with that diet they gave you seemed to do some good. Yeah, yeah, Buck. I don't know what it is, but I sure felt a lot better when I used to drink. That's right, Guns and Water. What else we got to do? We can't sit around and drink anymore. Hey, Gizzard Gary, how you doing, brother? We're sitting around talking about how old and decrepit and all the pills we have to take to get through the day. That's good, Dan. That's dang good, BP right there. Hey, Michael Hurtnick, how you doing, brother? Hope you're having a good weekend, Michael. You got anything going this week? Is that right, Tim? You know what? I pretty much quit worrying about my blood pressure. I take the pills they tell me to take, and it is what it is. I don't worry too much about it. There you go, Gary. So you're right there with me. Uh, I think Buck's got us beat. I think he wasn't it Buck and said he took 14 pills. Let me see. I think it was Buck said he took 14. Somebody took 14 pills a day. I don't remember who it was, but they got me beat. Yeah, like I said, I've been on those same 8 pills for almost 20 years now. And when I go to the doctor, most everything's okay. One thing I do is I got fatty liver and I don't even drink anymore. So I'm scared to drink anything because it shoot my liver out. So that's why I lay off the booze. Is that right, Dan? Bad insurance? Well, I'm on Medicare. Oh, well, yeah, I'm old enough, I'm on Medicare now. And, well, I don't get my medicine through Medicare, though. I got it through my private insurance. My pills are, I mean, I pay probably on average $100 a month for my medications, I would think. Probably averages out around $100 a month. That's what I was telling him earlier, Gary. I told Bernie he needs to get him one of those big old pill boxes because I'm so bad now I forget if I took them or not. So I have to look at the AM and PM. That's terrible, ain't it? Yeah, I used to look at my dad's stuff and I thought, man, that's a lot of pills, Daddy. And now I'm got just as many as he does, and I have to have the pill box because I can't remember if I took the pills or not. Oh, is that right? Guns and Water? Is it? I don't think I've ever had that. I mean, I don't know. My wrist hurts sometimes, but I've heard people say if you got carpal tunnel, you know it. So I don't think I got it. I just like if I sit here and hold my hand out like if I'm doing the say the mouse for a little while, my hand top of my hand starts hurting, but my wrist doesn't seem to hurt. There you go, Tim. You're in the fatty liver club too. Yeah, it is bad, Gary. And see, now that I don't drink, I hadn't drank in a long time, but at least I used to could blame it on not, well, I was drinking. I don't remember. Now I got no excuse. I'm just old and I can't remember nothing. Oh, is that right, Michael? Yeah, see, Gary, I figured that's a lot of people that deal with computers a lot have that tunnel carpal. I don't think I've ever. I mean, I know I don't have it because I would know it by now. Dan, I think that's standard practice now. I think they do that every time just to put off having to pay the bill till the next month. Hopefully they'll start paying them though. I can't stand insurance. Yeah, I got bifocals too when I wear well, I got LASIKs and like for 5 or 10 feet I can see, but I have to wear bifocals to still see out in front of me. that laser stuff didn't do very good on me. I thought they told me I'd never have to wear glasses again now, and now I can't see unless I wear glasses. So I guess it just didn't take on me. You got that right, AR. That's exactly right, buddy. It turned the whole insurance industry upside down. Dang, my thing keeps skipping here. Good, Bernie. I'm glad for that. I never wore them either, Gary. Hey, Walter, how you doing? Appreciate you being here, Walter Davis. Hope you're having a great weekend, buddy. Well, that's good, Don. I just hope it doesn't get any worse. That's good, Guns and Water. That's what you want. That's a good outcome right there, buddy. Oh, good, Buck. You'll like that. I use mine all the time. A lot of it for when I'm trapping, but they work good. Hey, there's Shirley. How you doing? Everybody say hey to Shirley. How y'all doing over there today? I know your chickens are doing good. I hope the garden's doing good. There's James, 223 DMR. How you doing, James? Hope y'all are doing well, buddy. I'll look for your email in a little while. I'm sure. Yeah, you can just email me. Goodness gracious, Bernie, that's ridiculous. See, that is just terrible. There should be a cap on meds like that. There's no way they should be able to charge you that much money, even if you are covered. Yeah, I know how you feel about that, Gary. I don't have near the grip strength I did when I was younger. Sorry, Joy. We're all talking about how old and crappy we are now, all us old guys on here. I'm way behind on the chat. Yeah, it's good to have you in there, Walter. Exactly, Elliot. That's exactly right, buddy. I'm working on it, Shirley. I'm trying to get this old beard to keep on growing. Okay, I'll remember that, Guns and Water. I mean, my insurance isn't near what it used to be, Elliot. I can tell you that. Oh gosh, Shirley, I hate that. We're finally warmed up, but I mean we're only in the we're in the mid 60s, I guess, today. But it's not. I don't think we got to worry about a frost anymore. But I wish we were staying in the 50s at night. We're still in the 40s at night. I'd rather my plants get a little stronger. Yeah, I know. You can't hardly get your grass cut because it's been staying so wet. Y'all are in the 50s, Michael. We're in the mid 60s today, and about 40. We've been around 43 or 45 at night. So, I mean, as long as it doesn't get any colder than that, I'm okay. But we hadn't had any rain for a couple of days. We got rain coming in Wednesday, I think. Oh, thank you, Shirley. I know. I thought about just going and shaving the rest of my head. I got so many patches up here and ain't got no hair. I might as well just shave it off. But that'd be one more thing I'd have to do in the mornings, James. That's the only reason I got a beard because I'm too lazy to shave. Is that right, Gary? Yeah, I ain't pretty when I cut it off. You think I'm ugly now? You ought to see me when I cut it off. But honestly, that is the only reason I don't cut my beard is just because for 30 years when I was on the fire department, I had somebody telling me how to cut my hair, how to trim my mustache, blah blah blah. And I said I'll never shave again when I retire. And I threw my razor in the dumpster when I walked out of that place. And I have cut it off a few times, but I always let it grow back out. Matter of fact, I've been saying that I was going to cut it off sometime soon for summertime, but I probably won't. Is that right? 50? Really, Elliot? That's ridiculous. Now that's one reason I didn't get my drug prescriptions through Medicare is because I've heard they turn you down for a lot of stuff. I pay extra with my retirement insurance where I retired from the fire department for my drug care. And for the most part, most of my medications cost me about $5 to $10 per medication. There's a couple that cost me 50, but for the most part, that's about all I pay. And they've never denied me anything. That's exactly right, Michael. And for right now, I don't see it getting any better either. Wow, y'all are a lot cooler right now, James. Yeah, Elliot said we're around 70 now, I think. So I knew we were going to be in the upper 60s. I was noticing the chemtrails yesterday, Shirley. I sure was. They were coming over the house yesterday. Is that right, Don? My hair grows pretty fast. They just ain't enough of it to to cover my head. I usually get my daughter to just buzz it down like it is right now. Probably every 3 months. I don't know, 2 or 3 months. You should do that. Just grow your ponytail out, Don. I would if I had enough hair to put it back, but is that right, Gary? Well, I couldn't stand. They told me how to do this and how to do that all them years. I just got tired of it. Hey, Joy, I can relate. I can relate to Scott on that one. Oh, is that right, Mark? Yeah, that'd make for some crappy turkey hunt weather right there, buddy. When you couldn't hear them coming either. Yeah, see, that's ridiculous, Elliot. Well, they pay. I think my inhaler cost me $5 a month through my. I think that's through Blue Cross, or they call it Aetna. I think's who I got my drugs through. Oh, I know. I agree, Shirley. I agree completely. I don't trust the chemtrails for nothing. Yeah, Michael, I'm glad we're not getting y'all's rain today, but we're going to get it Wednesday, I think. Guess y'all are sending it over to us Wednesday. We'll probably be a little warmer than that, though. Yeah, the Medicare works pretty good, Elliot. It's just I've heard a lot of bad stuff about the Part D, or the drug prescription part. Oh yeah, Guns and Water. I got no doubt they're doing that. Got no doubt. Because when I was a kid, we lived up near the airport. I don't remember near the contrails that you see now back then. I mean, there was planes coming over every day. Right on, Bernie, right on. Y'all still a little chillier than us, Dan. Bernie, Blue Cross and Blue Shield, that's what we were, and I think Anthem bought them out or something. But I've always done real good with their drug plan, and actually their doctors and all. I've never had much problem with Blue Cross and Blue Shield. That's good, Gary. Well, Blue Cross has always done me right. I mean, you figure I don't know what I pay them a month now. I can't remember, but it's not. I mean, it's not outrageous. It's in line with everybody else. But each one of those heart surgeries I had every time was like and this is 20 years ago. It was like $58,000, and they paid every dime of it. And I had 3 of them. So, I've used my money's worth up out of them. That's all right, Elliot. We're all talking about it anyway. Well, Don, if they're doing contrails up there, they had it stuck on snow instead of rain. Really, Michael? That's wild. Yeah, Guns and Water. Turns out a lot more folks know what they're talking about than they were getting credit for, isn't it? Dan, I hope that was a joke. Ain't nobody going around stealing the cow tongues, are they? That's right, Shirley. Hey, Poverty Hill Adventures. I'm sorry, I couldn't say. Poverty Hill Adventures. What's going on, brother? I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, they'll change their tune on that one too, Shirley. You can bet on that. Yeah, they'll quit. They'll wish they had been doing it all these years, Shirley. Oh, cool. Did y'all have a good time at camp? I saw it. It looked like you were back out trout fishing, Poverty Hill. I didn't get to see the video yet, but I thought I saw where you were out trout fishing again. I sure would like to get out and try and catch some trout. We have to go up North Georgia to get trout around. I mean, we don't have trout down here in Middle Georgia, but I could go up to the streams up in the mountains, and we got small trout. We don't have any real big trout, but I always enjoyed fishing for them. Dang, Dan, that sucks. I tell you what I did run. I run across a snake yesterday while I was out metal detecting, and it was just a garter snake or some kind of yellow and black snake. It did make me jump. I'll have to admit that. But once I saw him, I was okay with him. Good, Brian. Good. There's Miss Jamie. Jamie's Country Living. Everybody say hey to Miss Jamie. We're all doing good. We's waiting on you. Good one, Scott. Yeah, Dan. That was fake news, Dan. Jamie's your hummingbird showed up there yet? Yeah, Dan, that'll teach you to listen to CNN, won't it? Well, Elliot said he saw it too. All right, y'all talk to each other. I hit the sandbox right quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hey, there's BC Gerbs. How you doing, Gerbs, brother? How are you and Miss Kimmers? Oh, get this. I think my air conditioner crapped out yesterday. Luckily, it's cool right now, but I got the air conditioner guy coming tomorrow. The compressor's not running, so I'm hoping it winds up being some kind of relay or capacitor or something's gone out. If not, then I'm gonna have to buy another air conditioner. Oh, it works good, Gerbs. I didn't pay a lot for it, but it works good. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Don. Oh no, Jamie. It's a wonder it didn't zap you. I'm glad you didn't get shocked doing that. That's exactly right, Brother Jerbs. Exactly right. Oh, good, Tim. I'm glad. I'm glad. I thought you stepped out for another sandwich. Yeah, I wouldn't put in any running water where your electrical line cut right now, Jamie. You better make a hubby dig the trench for the water faucet. See, that's one of those times you can use that. Well, if you'd have done it, I wouldn't have cut the line. Good, Tim. I'm glad it's healing up, son. So you can get around on it okay now, or are you still using a cane or anything? I bet, Jamie. I still got to run power down to my barn. My buddy said I ought to run a water line down there while I'm doing it, but I don't really need water down at the first shed much. I guess I could use a water line down there. Is that right, Guns of Water? Oh, Gerbs, that's rough. When you cut a 220 line, that's pretty dangerous right there, buddy. Good, Tim. That's awesome, buddy. Glad you're getting around good on it now. Well, see, I'm running a 50 amp panel down there to my shop, and I'm going to bury it, but I think I'm going to put it inside a conduit where at least, it'd be a little bit protected. But I'm going to put it down 12 inches at least, so hopefully it won't get hit. Yeah, exactly, Don. I'm gonna at least run it in PVC, but I mean, metal conduit would be better, but I'm probably just gonna run it through PVC. Yeah, exactly, Bernie. Last thing I want to do is run a shovel through a 220 line. Wow, Gerbs, that was lucky, bud. I mean, if it hung on that shovel, it'll lift you up like a tater tot. Exactly, Tim. Yeah, Scott, I'm gonna put mine in PVC, but there shouldn't be nobody digging more than a foot deep around my, where I'm running this. Right, BC. It's Pony 47. Hey, I appreciate you being in. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you're having a really good weekend. Good for you, Jamie. That's right, Joy. Oh, good, Jerbs. I thought you was digging it up by hand with a shovel. That was a little better being on a backhoe. We got the race on today in Talladega. Anybody watch? Any of y'all see those wrecks yesterday they had in the I guess it was it wasn't the big race, it was a smaller race yesterday. They was crashing cars left and right. The ARCA race, I guess. What's everybody cooking for supper tonight? I know y'all cooking up something good tonight. Is that right, Walter? Going to go deeper? I figured if 12 inches would do it, but if you think I need to go 2, I can. Because I'm going to rent a trencher, so I can probably trench it 2 feet with no problem. I mean, the last thing I wanted to do was hit a 50 amp service coming in there. And yeah, I'll give you that, Jerbs. Last thing I want to do is be digging a foot or 2 with a shovel. Well, that happens, Jamie. You can't remember where everything's run like that. Oh yeah, Tim. TMS, you can see the flags for a long way off there. I bet them flags they fly up there 25 feet long by 10 feet tall. Huge flags. You ain't eating no lingua tonight, Scott. Yes, it is, Joy. I'll be there this fall. I don't go the spring race, but I go the fall race. Yeah, Jamie, I imagine it was sparking pretty good. Egg salad, that sounds good. Egg salad sandwich should be good for supper tonight. Cat's cooking maple sausage and cherry pan. Ooh, that sounds even better, Don. I had me a piece of Judy's maple fudge right when I first started the live stream. Wow, Dan, that's down a good piece. That's probably true, Tim. Should have had her put in an application while y'all drove by there. Oh, Walter, that's a man. There's no better racetrack to go to if you like racing. I mean, I'm right here close to Atlanta. I don't even go to the Atlanta race. It sucks. But Talladega, man, that's either Talladega or Daytona is about the two best places I'd go. Maybe Bristol, but that's about the only tracks I would go to. All right, Jamie, that's the deal. See, Scott, you're having lingua meatloaf. I tell you what, Walter, it's so far so good here. We're not far. We're only about an hour and 15 minutes from Talladega, so they should be good out there. I hope you got, as long as it's not raining up there where you're at, steaks on the grill will be good tonight. Oh, is that right, Dan? All three of y'all got the same birthday? Yeah, meatloaf does sound good. That's a good idea, Walter. That's a real good idea. I forgot you were in construction too, so I'm sure you know the best way to do it. Well, Bernie, you might have trouble finding some if everybody's stealing all the tongue right now. Is that right, Guns and Water? Most of my dirt, I'm pretty good on dirt, other than the fact that we got a lot of clay in our soil here. I have to add a lot of stuff to my soil. I don't know, Tim. I can handle meatloaf pretty often. We don't have it very often, though, so I guess it's a treat when I do get it. I hear you, Joy. Yeah, I like Bristol. I like the short track racing, but I also like the super speedway, Buck. I like those two. You know, to me, they're just the coolest tracks because they race wide open at both places. Hey, there's Sunfish for Fish. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, Tim, you weren't but 30 minutes from my house. You just didn't know it. Y'all could have been here pretty quick. Hey, Shirley, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'm only going to be on a little bit longer, but thank you a bunch for being here. I hope y'all have a great week. That's about what we are, Jamie. We're kind of overcast and real windy here for some reason today. Really, Bernie? It's been storming? Cabbage rolls sounds good, Guns and Water. My daughter made cabbage rolls the other night. Well, I tell you what, I'm glad we're getting a little rain coming now that the garden's planted, but I had so much rain during trapping season, I didn't care if it rained ever again. But we need it now, so I'll take the rain. No, it's got to be like tomato paste for me, Dan. Well, me too, Walter. That's like I said. There's only two tracks I'll watch. I'll watch the Talladega race, and I'll watch Bristol. And after those two races, I don't keep up with who's running where or which teams ahead. I kind of lost faith with them about 5 or 6 years ago. I just got tired of all the crap. And they made so many changes that I don't like, and I kind of give up on them. But Talladega, now I like to go to the track and watch it because you go there, it's all about camping out, Exactly. Too many rules, and they've changed the rules. They changed the car packages. I don't like the new cars they're running. Oh, is Don taking off? Hey, Don, I appreciate you being in here, brother. I'm behind the chat again. I hope you and Kat have a great weekend, buddy. Get that garden ready. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Boy, I must be way behind in the in the chat. Hey, there's Michael. MB Heritage Farms. How you doing, Michael? I appreciate that, brother. I really do. I got to get out and plant some onions in a minute myself. Yeah, I need the rain now for the garden, Jamie. I got tired of it in the winter, but I really need it now. Because I've been watering with my regular water spigot, but we had a little rain day before yesterday, and that garden it shot up twice the size just for that real rain instead of coming out of a spigot with chlorine in it, Hey, Mark, I sure appreciate you being in here, buddy. I hope y'all have a great week. Be careful out there. After 5 outdoors, how you doing, Cody? Have I been missing videos you're doing, or have you took a break? Because I'm not getting any notifications you've been doing many videos. I've been keeping up with you on Facebook, but I haven't seen any anything going on. So I didn't know if you're just taking a break for a little bit. Oh, I agree, Brian. I tell you what, rain just like my garden does so much better with real rain than having to water out of my, you know, chlorinated spigot. Oh, good, Joy. I did bulbs this time. I haven't tried seeds yet. Oh gosh, 10 more inches of snow, Cody. I figured all that was about done. Oh, that's cool, Michael. I planted a lot of garlic this year with my carrots, and something else. And then I'm planting my onions with my red potatoes. But it'll be late. It'll be, probably right before the first frost before any of that'll be ready, I imagine. But I was just behind on doing it. Well, I agree with that, Walter. I completely agree with it. I just, it was a lifestyle. You know how it is. It started out, it was a lifestyle. And they have changed so much stuff that, oh, what's his name, son that took NASCAR over. He's pretty much ruined it. Oh, okay, Jamie, I missed that. I don't know how I missed that. I saw one hummingbird 3 or 4 days ago, so I'm getting my feeders cleaned up and ready to go. But I haven't. I've only seen the one so far. Okay, good, Cody. I just wanted you to know I wasn't just not watching your videos. I've been checking in, but I didn't see anything new out. But that's good. Yeah, everybody needs a break, that's for sure. Yeah, any of y'all that don't have After Five Outdoors, Cody's a good fella. Y'all need to pick his channel up. Somebody, well, Cody, run your link. A lot of folks may not have you in here. Anybody, or if somebody wants to run After Five Outdoors, y'all check out Cody's channel. He's a good fella. He's got a great channel too. I'm going up fishing with him next year, ice fishing. Oh, is that right, Jamie? Well, you keep adding new turkeys and chickens. You're gonna have to do that. See you, Mark. Be careful, buddy. I tell you what, if I have to put that new air conditioner, that's probably gonna put my chicken house on hold till next year. It's gonna put a lot. It may put a few of my plans on hold. April 16th. That's what is today? What's 23rd? I think mine showed up on the 19th or the 20th, but just that one is all I've seen so far. But usually when I see that first one, there'll be 2 or 3 more move back in pretty quick or show up pretty quick. Thank you, Jamie. Yeah, y'all pick Cody up if you don't have Cody. Thanks for everybody for running the links. Everybody jumped on that one quick. $25 chickens. Dang, Jamie, I'm just trying to get 6, maybe 8. But that's about all I'm going to run. Hey there, Rita's Roost. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Oh, Joy's a sweetheart. I appreciate you coming in. We're all over the map. We're talking about a little everything. Right now it's chickens. We've been talking about planting a few minutes ago, but hey, I appreciate that, Cody. I'm gonna come up and fish with you next year. Yeah, I'd like to go. I mean, all I got to do now is put my fence up around the garden, keep the deer out, and after that, I'm ready to start on the chicken coop. But I hope I'm able to get it done. I'll know tomorrow after the air conditioner guy shows up. Yeah, any of y'all that want to run your links, go ahead, because I'm only going to be on a few more minutes. But y'all are welcome to run your own links or run each other's links. I don't care. Most of you's got each other, but like I said, I plant my onions, and I still got to plant my bush beans and my okra. That's the last 3 things, and then I'll put my fence up. But I'm going to be late getting okra. I don't know. It won't be too terribly long. End of the summer, I'll start getting my okra in probably. Yeah, do update, Jamie. You know we want to see it. We want to see the busted electric line too. Rita, I sure appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry I'm gonna be getting off in a minute, but it was nice. It's nice having you in. We do appreciate it. We've got a great bunch of folks on here, and everybody. These are all real good channels. Bernie, I cooked some burger patties. I think I'm gonna have burger patties and some. I got out some sweet potatoes, and I'll probably do something green. I don't know, maybe some green beans or something to go with it. Something quick and easy because I'm gonna have the race on. I don't want to have to grill out tonight. It'll be something quick and easy, probably. Well, Jamie, I was worried about a few of my things. Like, I would have liked my soil to have been in the 50s when I planted my potatoes, but I think it'll be all right. We're not getting anything lower than the middle 40s, so I think everything's going to do okay. That's kind of what I thought, Michael. I know the okra last year, it was doing great till the deer ate it off, and it still came back, and I had plenty. So I think it and my bush beans they'll be fine. They'll probably catch up. Is that right, Walter? See, our last frost was right before Easter. We've had some chilly nights, but it hasn't got down to a frost. So I think by now, surely we're in the clear. I think we're in good shape. I hope we don't have any more frost. But I like my seeds to be a little bit warmer in the ground when they're first getting started. But Brian, we'll see you later, buddy. I appreciate you being in here. There you go. Everybody that's running links, I sure do appreciate it. Yeah, Bernie, I'm just doing something quick and easy tonight. I didn't even throw anything out for the grill, actually. Oh, thank you, Cody. I appreciate that. You're my third super chat or whatever you call it. I don't even, be honest with you, I don't even know much about that. I think you're my third super chat, or I guess that's a super chat. Thank you a bunch, buddy. I sure appreciate that. Well, good luck on the remodeling, and I'll keep up with it on Facebook. Just post some pictures of what you got going on, Cody. Thank you a bunch, buddy. Well, Barney, it's good for you. I hate to say it, brother, but I've got where I eat a lot more vegetables now. Matter of fact, a lot of nights I don't even cook any meat. I just eat nothing but vegetables. But I do like, I got to put me some meat on the grill every now and then. Usually chicken or pork, one of the two. I'll eat beef here and there, but it's hard to beat chicken or pork on the grill to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Burnt church in here. I didn't see him come in. Hey, there you are. Hey, brother. I appreciate you coming in. I'm sorry. I was I was so far behind on this chat. I'm having trouble. My daughter stole my mouse, and I'm having to do all this by fingertip, and I sure am screwing everything up. So thank you a bunch for coming in, buddy. I enjoyed that video. Super chat. There you go. That's what I thought, Dan. I sure appreciate it, Cody. You're my third super chat. That's okay. I'm going to be on for just a couple more minutes. But I do appreciate you stopping by. I knew you're probably busy. Oh, I agree, Cody. And I like me a big old piece of meat on the grill. If last year me and Stoney went in and bought a quarter of a steer. I hope we get to do that deal again this year, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Yeah, it's nice when you put your own vegetables up. I wish I could kill a steer every year and maybe a couple of pigs, but I'm not to the point where I could stock up on all that. I don't have enough freezer space for all that right now. Maybe one day I will. If I could kill one steer a year and 2 pigs. That'd last us all year long. Yeah, there you go, Jamie. I didn't think about meat chickens. It'd be smart to raise you some meat chickens. I just think about eggs all the time because we eat so many dadgum eggs. My grandkids, they'll eat eggs like it ain't nothing. Oh, I'm in on that, Cody. You're gonna have to thaw out one of them ducks too, because I ain't never ate no duck. I'd like to try one of them. Hey, there's Glenn, 12-point trout outdoors. How you doing, Glenn? That's okay, buddy. I'm getting ready to get off here in just a second, but I appreciate you stopping by. I know Sundays are busy days, most folks. I hear you, Jamie. Well, my daughter graduates college next year, so she's going to be moving on out here in at least another year to a year and a half. And when she does that, I'm putting the house up for sale and I'm moving. So I don't really want to add too much more here because I'm hoping to be moved out of here in about a year and a half to 2 years. But, you don't never know what happens. I may get stuck winding up staying here, but I sure would like a little bit more land where I could have a bigger garden and maybe have a little more livestock. Is that right, Michael? That's one thing I've never done is pressure canned any meats yet. I mean, I've done a lot of vegetables last year, but I hadn't had the guts to do any meat yet. But I mean, I'll study up on it because that's the way to go. I hadn't trusted my abilities to do any meat yet, but my cannon did real good last year, so I think I'd be confident in it now. Yeah, Jamie, I was about to get off here in just a few minutes. I got to get back out here in the garden and finish planting some stuff. Plus, the race is coming on. Oh, where am I going, Jay? Oh, I ain't decided yet. Tim, it's not going to be Missouri, probably. It gets too cold in Missouri for me. I'm thinking either a little bit east of here or either Florida. I ain't decided which. I don't know. It just won't be here. It'll be somewhere else. I don't know, Cody. It Ice fishing have to be mighty fun for me to stay up there in all that cold weather the whole time. I mean, if y'all getting the snow right now, we already been in the 70s and 80s here. I don't know. We'll have to discuss that one, buddy. I'm gonna try it this year, probably, Jamie. I think I feel confident in it right now. Oh, Glenn's out there turkey hunting today. Okay. Well, I don't blame you, Glenn. That sounds good, buddy. Well, I'm sure it'd be good, Michael. I just have to make sure I trust my abilities and canning it good. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you can do. I probably ain't tried yet. Oh, it's good, Tim. It's just I just need some more land. I just don't got enough. I just don't got enough land. Okay, y'all. My comments just went out. Let me see what happened. Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm not used to doing this without a mouse. All right, Dan. Lay off. Hey, Gobbler's Roost Adventures. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you being in. I'm just getting ready to get off. I hate that. But I do appreciate you stopping in. Burnt Church, I like Tennessee. That's been an option. But y'all stay a little colder than us, too. But I do like Tennessee. I'm gonna have to toss it around a little bit, but I'm a flatlander. I'd have to live in the foothills in Tennessee. I can't live on side no mountain. My legs ain't strong enough anymore. Is that right, Gobbler's Roost? I tell you what, I don't know. Like I said, I'm from the South. I don't know how I can handle that cold weather for too long. Yeah, Jamie, I'm gonna have to get a copy of that. I've been saying I was going to. I need to do it now. That's right, Joy. If y'all break off from the U.S., I'll move to Texas with you. Oh, I love it. I love seeing your videos there, Cody. I just don't know if I could take that weather that long. I just don't know if I can handle the cold that long. I was telling them Gobblers Roost, I swore I heard turkey this morning, but then I started hearing a rooster crowing. So I don't know if they were talking to each other, if it set that gobbler off, or what was going on. Yeah, Tim, I need at least 5 acres. I wish I could afford more than that, but I'm gonna need 5 acres. Hey, I appreciate that, Gobbler's Roost. I really do. And all y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me. And I wish I could stay longer, but I got to get on out of here. I really appreciate all y'all always being here every weekend. It makes my Sunday afternoon. But I am going to have to cut out. And I thank each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, y'all. I'll see you next weekend. I hope to see all of you next weekend. Y'all have a fantastic week. And I reckon I'll see you on the next one.